Hello everyone. It is my pleasure to greet all the fans who are watching us in North, Central America and the Caribbean, as well as around the world. My name is Pedro Velázquez and I am the head of national competitions at Concacaf. We're here today at the Concacaf headquarters in Miami to conduct the official draw of the 2022 Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championship. This edition of the tournament will be played in two stages, beginning with the 2021 Concacaf Women's Under-17 qualifiers and followed by the 2022 Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championship. In total, 32 Concacaf member associations will compete in the tournament, with the 4 winners from the qualifiers joining the top 16 teams in the championship phase. The championship will determine the 3 Concacaf representatives at the 2022 FIFA Women's Under-17 World Cup. The group stage draw for the Women's Under-17 Championship will be conducted using a single blind system involving 4 pots. Pot 1 will contain the names of the seeded teams: Mexico in the red sphere, preceded in E1, Canada in the blue sphere, United States in the yellow sphere, and Haiti in the white sphere. Pot 2 will contain the names of the next 4 teams in the ranking for the championship: Costa Rica, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, and Guatemala. Pot 3 will contain the names of the next 4 teams in the ranking: Puerto Rico, Bermuda, El Salvador, and Panama. And Pot 4 will contain the names of the last 4 teams in the ranking for the championship: Dominican Republic, Cuba, Grenada, and Nicaragua. The draw will begin with the teams from Pot 1, Mexico, Canada, United States, and Haiti, to be placed in their preceded position, E1, F1, G1, and H1 respectively. We will continue with Pot 2. The first team draw will be placed in Group E, position 2, followed by the second team in position F2, the third team in position G2, and the fourth team in H2. The same procedure will be followed for Pot 3 and Pot 4, distributing the teams in position 3 and 4 of each group, respectively. So we're ready to start the draw. Mexico. Mexico will go to Group E, position 1. The next sphere should be the blue sphere, containing the name of the next ranked team, Canada. Canada will go to Group F, position 1. The next sphere is the yellow sphere, containing the name of the team that will go to Group G, United States. So United States will go to position 1 of Group G. And lastly, the last group in Pot 1, Group H, with Team Haiti. So that concludes Pot 1. So we move now to Pot 2. The next team will join Mexico in Group E, Trinidad and Tobago. We move along to the next sphere of Pot 2, joining Canada in Group F, Jamaica, the next sphere will join United States in Group G, Costa Rica. So a really interesting group with Costa Rica and USA together. Really strong programs in women's teams. And the last team of Pot 2 will go Group H with Haiti, Guatemala. Okay. We move along to Pot 3. The first sphere, as explained before, will go to Group E, Panama. So Panama will join Mexico and Trinidad and Tobago in Group E. The next team will go to Group F with Canada and Jamaica, Bermuda. The next team for Group G, Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico will join USA and Costa Rica in Group G. And the last sphere of Pot 3 to determine the last team in position 3, El Salvador. So together with Haiti, two Central American teams, Guatemala and El Salvador in Group H. And we move to Pot 4 and complete Group G, Nicaragua. So Group G, Mexico, Trinidad and Tobago, Panama, and Nicaragua. The next sphere to complete Group F, Dominican Republic. Grenada. So Grenada, the last team of Group G to join USA, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico in Group G. And the last sphere of this draw to complete Group H, Cuba. So two Caribbean teams with Haiti and Cuba, and two Central American teams with Guatemala and El Salvador. So there you have it, the draw results of the Women's Under-17 Championship. Let's review it one more time. Group E, Mexico, Trinidad and Tobago, Panama, and Nicaragua. Group F, Canada, Jamaica, Bermuda, and Dominican Republic. Group G, the toughest group, perhaps, of the tournament, USA, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, and Grenada. And Group H, also a really hard group with Haiti, Guatemala, El Salvador, and Cuba. Thank you for joining us for the Concacaf Women's Under-17 Championship Draw. Make sure to follow the competition on Concacaf websites, official app, and social media platforms. We want to wish all the teams the best of luck in their preparations for the tournament.